Yes, there are different types of asbestos work. OSHA rates asbestos work by classes or levels 1 through 4. The OSHA standard establishes a classification system for asbestos construction work that spells out mandatory, simple, technological work practices that employers must follow to reduce worker exposure. Under the system, the following 4 classes of construction work are matched with increasingly stringent control requirements. Let's look at classification number 1 first. Class 1 asbestos work is the most potentially hazardous class of asbestos jobs. This work involves the removal of asbestos-containing thermal system insulation that's been sprayed on or troweled on different surface materials. Employers must presume that thermal system insulation on surface materials found prior to 1981 construction have asbestos in them. That presumption, however, can be rebutted with OSHA. They give you the means to do that. If you can verify that the material you're removing, that insulation material, does not contain asbestos. You just need to follow the OSHA guidelines and have actual verification that asbestos is not in the material. Again, prior to 1981, asbestos was used in insulation and application to pipes, boilers, tanks, ducts, and other surface materials to prevent heat loss or heat gain. It was also applied to decorative plasters on walls and ceilings, acoustic materials on decking and walls, and used as fireproofing on different structures. Okay, let's look at Class 2. Class 2 includes the removal of other types of asbestos-containing materials that are not thermal system insulations, such as resilient flooring or roofing materials. Examples of Class 2 work would include removal of asbestos-containing floors or ceiling tiles, siding, roofing, or panels. Okay, Class 3 asbestos work includes any repair or maintenance on any materials that have asbestos in them. So again, any asbestos-containing materials that you're disturbing would be Class 3. Okay, Class 4, which is the minimal of the 4 classifications, is any work that is custodial in nature, where you're cleaning up after doing asbestos work. So any employees that could be exposed to asbestos while they're cleaning up after the construction or maintenance, where they're doing mopping or vacuuming or dealing with asbestos dust. That's classification number 4. So what we've learned here today is asbestos is extremely dangerous. Because of the fibers in the air, you cannot really see and know you're being exposed to it. So it is heavily regulated. So before working or doing any work around asbestos, make sure you check with your federal and state guidelines and that you're compliant with all the mandates and regulations that they have set up.